What's the question that you asked me earlier?
When you do things sorry does not fix, what will you do to make amends? You are old enough to learn this lesson. You have done too many things that sorry does not fix. But you keep on saying, but I said sorry. But I won't do it again. But you keep on doing it again. How will you show your sincerity?
Remember the time when I left you at night saying I'm sorry and some granola bars? Like, do something like that.
I appreciated that at the time, however, you also immediately did the thing that you apologized for. But that is a good one to think about. What else?
Spending more time with him and trying to prove your apology. Oh, nice. That's not right.
Possible, but I don't think that quite would solve our issue. We spend a lot of time together and you call me a lot of names. And the other day you even broke a cup, throwing stuff at me. You've punched me, you've kicked me, you've even spit at me and scratched me. From behind. If you break a plate and throw it on the ground, if you throw a plate on the ground and break it, and you put the pieces back together, will they stay? And even if you use something to put it together and make it stick, will it ever be the same? People are like that too. Calling people names is a bit like throwing them on the ground like a plate. And if you do that enough times, the pieces will not be there to put it back together. However, the step that we're on is, how do you put it back together? What will you do to make it stick? Because simply not throwing the plate on the ground again is already a given. So how do you fix it? That's your homework right now. I need you to think about how you fix that stuff. Because you are too old to be yelling, but I said I'm sorry. Then turning it around and then doing it all over again and blaming everybody else for your behavior. No, the second one was And I told you that you needed more than two. Then sit there and think about it. No. Because you're not done doing the things that brought us here. As long as you're doing those things, you will think about it. She wants to eat some of her food. He wants you to pet him. He might not want you to pet him there. Gotta pay attention to his reactions. And now he's trying to get your other hand in on the action. Don't just pet him in one spot. Kitty cats have nerve endings that connect throughout their entire body. They feel it differently than we do. When a kitty cat is pet, they feel it in their entire body. Meaning if they hurt, it hurts everywhere. But if you feels good because you're scratching them right here, they feel it everywhere. But it also might cause a different feeling than somewhere else. And if you pet too long somewhere, it might overstimulate them. Or even just hurt them because, you're rubbing the same spot. If you rub your arm too long in one spot, it can still hurt you. Right? Kitty cats are like that too. It only took scientists until fairly recently to discover this. It's funny because most of us realize some of it. Except for the nerve stuff. That's a little weird to know. It would be interesting to know if that's all cats or some cats. Suffice to say, petting them feels really good for them, but it could also overstimulate them.
Is he comfortable?
Yes, he is. He looks quite happy, actually.
He's digging his closet.
Yes. But his expression is one of bliss.
Why do you dig his closet?
Because he is a reflexive needer.
He's
Have you thought of something? Sit there, pet Maggie, and think of something. I want you to think of as many ways as can make amends as possible. Because, honey, at some point in your life, you're going to need all of them. And I'll tell you what, you can start practicing now. No, I don't mean this exact moment. I don't think he likes that. And I think you need to pay attention to what he doesn't like and don't do it. I know Lucky certainly doesn't like it whenever I've done that. Gorgeous only likes it when I do it. And even then, it's limited. She doesn't like to stay that way. Usually cats don't like to be turned on their back. And if they do, it's an act of extreme trust only given to certain people. I don't think Maggie likes it. And I think you shouldn't try to do it again. He has opinions on where he is pet. What?
So I'm not good at reading cat.
Well, that's how you learn. You can learn a lot from reading cat. You can be impatient that I'm not petting you too all you want. It ain't gonna make me come over there and pet you. Clearly you have distracted him again.
Who, me?
Yeah.